Let's make some potato salad, y'all. It's the time of year for it. At our house growing up, when spring hit, potato salad was just something that we had, especially around Easter time. I usually always have potato salad for Easter. I don't know why. It just goes with ham. It goes with our other things that we have. But I want to show you the way that my mama made it. Instead of mustard, it has a mixture of sour cream and mayo. Today I'm going to be using red potatoes. I suggest red potatoes if you want your potatoes to stay chunky. If you like them mashed up, use the white potatoes, the russet potatoes, arch potatoes as I grew up hearing them called. You choose that. I'm going to be using I've got 6 potatoes about this size. They're not real large. That's what I'm going to be using today. And I will peel my potatoes because that's what my mama did. You don't have to if you don't want to. I prefer it that way. I'm going to be using a green bell pepper. You can leave this out if you don't like pepper. We like it. You could also use any other colored pepper that you wanted to. I have green. You're also going to need 2 boiled eggs. And then you're just going to need some seasoning. This is a very, very simple. Did I say red onion? You don't have to have red, but you do need some kind of sweet onion if you don't use a red one. And that's it. Let's get going. First thing I'm going to do is peel my potatoes and get them on to cook. I did want you to see the size that I diced my potatoes. I did a pretty small dice because I'm a little behind schedule today. That's about how big I did them today. It doesn't matter. It's up to you, personal preference. Just make sure that they're pretty uniform in size because you want these to cook at the same time. One of the things that's very important, make sure that you salt your potatoes when you cook them. It'll make all the difference in your potato salad. Don't over salt, just give them a little sprinkle. Now, you do not, if you want a chunky potato salad, you don't want to overcook these potatoes. I'm going to bring these to a hard boil and I'm going to let them cook for about 5 minutes like that. And then I'm turning my burner off. I'm going to put a lid on these and let them sit. Let's go. All right, while those potatoes are cooking, I'm going to go ahead and get everything else ready. I'm going to do my red onion. Now my husband, y'all know, does not like raw onion very much. So I'm going to use my mandolin and I'm going to put it on the finest grater. And I'm going to do about 1/4 of this onion is all I'm going to put in mine. If you like onion, by all means, put more. He's just not a fan. For some reason, my camera stopped working right in the middle of me making my potato salad. So let me tell you what I did. I chopped up about 1/3 of this big bell pepper, and that's about the size that I chopped it. Then I mixed up my dressing, and all this is what we're going to start with. We may have to add more. We have 1/2 cup of sour cream and 1/2 cup of mayo. You're going to need about 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, about 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and then I use today dill weed, not seed, dill weed. My mama always used celery seed, not celery salt. And I like celery seed. This is entirely up to you, but I like dill weed today, so that's what I'm using. And I'm going to use about 1 teaspoon of that. We're just going to mix that all together. When my eggs get done, I'm going to chop those up. And then when my potatoes get done, I'm going to drain them and let them cool off a little bit. This is pretty much all the prep you have to do for this. Well, looky here what I got. Look at those potatoes, how beautiful they look. I just poured them straight into a colander. Remember, you don't want to overcook these. You want them just till they're tender and they're still holding their shape. I chopped up my 2 eggs and I went ahead and added them to this little mixture. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put my potatoes in there, and I'm going to very gently mix the other vegetables with my potatoes. We do not want to mush those potatoes unless you like them mushed. Then we're going to just add this. And toss it. The longer this sits, the more this liquidy stuff will absorb into the potatoes. so it'll be a little drier. Y'all, look at that. That is finer than frog hair split 3 ways. That was one of my words of the day, or phrases. Look at that. But we're not through, because now you gotta do quality control. Oh, it's so good. I can really taste that dill weed. If you don't like dill, use the celery seed instead. I love it. Good luck, y'all.